Hey, what's up guys? SkyfuryDX here, welcome back, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video. Today's just going to be a video about some information on some new EZAs that have just been announced on the Japanese version of the game. So as you can see, my screen view, like my game screen view, I've got all of those units pulled up, just over my, what would that be, my left shoulder. And then to your right I've got the unit info. So we're going to dive in and we're going to have a look and see how I've built all of these units, and we're going to take a look at their EZA. So the first unit that we're going to take a look at being Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. I have gone an 6 and 17 build with him. However, I would now recommend after this guy's EZA that he would probably be a little bit better if he had more additional rather than crit. Okay, so let's take a look at his EZA and find out what he does. So the leader skill is everything to be expected, so we're going to glaze over that and we're going to go straight to the super attack. Super Dragon Twin Fists. We're now raising attack and defense for 1 turn and causing immense damage with a medium % chance of stunning the enemy. The passive skill, Earth Shaking Strength. 130% attack and defense with a high chance of randomly changing key spheres of a certain type, excluding tech key spheres, to rainbow key spheres. Plus we're getting an additional 30% attack and defense per rainbow key sphere obtained, and we are super effective against all types for 7 turns from the start of battle. Okay, that's why this Goku here probably be a bit better if we built him with additionals. Being super effective against all types, he's going to be doing a lot of damage to just everything regardless. He's not really going to be like the greatest in long events, like he's going to excel more in the shorter events, but I mean he can still probably be pretty viable in the long events. I'm not a big fan of this here. Only for 7 turns. Like that's Vegeta does that as well. I mean he only gets like a 50% chance. This is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta I'm talking about. He's only got a 50% chance of being super effective against all types from the 7th turn, and I really just wish that they could just leave that so he could be super effective against all types for like the whole fight. Then he would be a lot more viable in longer events. However, this guy right here with his EZA, the additional levels that he gets from the EZA plus the additional SA that he gets, also now raising the attack and defense on super attack, whereas we didn't do that before. This guy can double super here, being super effective against all types. He is going to be an absolute monster, so definitely keen on this guy coming to global. So the next unit that we've got on this list is Super Saiyan 2 Goku GT. Okay, so this is the build that I've gone for him. I've gone 14 additional, 9 crit and 3 dodge. We're going to see 3 dodge on everything. It's something that I do just religiously. So let's take a look at him EZA'd. So leader skill is meh, we're not going to talk about that. The super attack, Super Dragon Fist, raises attack and defense and causes supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill, 150% attack and defense, plus an additional 3 key, attack and defense 40% for 4 turns after performing a super attack. Basically what that means is this guy here is going to, he's basically going to have a period where he's powerful, and then he's also going to like somewhat depower as well. I'm not really the biggest fan of that, but the reason why I have invested so heavily into additional with him is mainly because of his super attack, which raises attack and defense, and just making him overall more tanky. I think like if he just raised attack I would just give him crit, but because there's this defense in there as well, if we can get additional supers, then he can also hopefully not get supered and not cost us runs, and I can use him more often. next up on the list, we have got Pikachu. So Tech Pikachu, I have gone with him 12 additional, 11 crit, and 3 dodge. Just like a sort of a mid-range build with Pikachu. Not really too much to say about Pikachu after his EZA. His EZA is definitely solid. However, I wish that they like changed a few things on it, but you know, you just can't get that. So basically, it is what it is. So it's better. So Pikachu, his super attack causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense. Passive skill, Thirst for Resolution, 81% attack, plus an additional 98% attack and defense when attacking. 3 ki when facing only one enemy. Otherworld Warriors, category allies, 40% defense. The thing that I'm really not a big fan about this Pikachu with is just this. Otherworld Warrior, category allies, 40% defense. Like, couldn't they have just made this guy 3 ki, 40% attack and defense for Otherworld Warriors? Made him like an awesome support unit to be running with that team. I think that would be really just better than what they did with him. I mean, like at the moment, Pikachu is going to be, you're going to be seeing like over 3 million attack stats, like 3.5 million attack stats with Pikachu. So he's definitely going to be like, you know, pretty solid. Definitely like usable, whereas now he's just not. But I mean, I've gone like more additional just for this, the greatly lowering attack and defense. In Super Battle Road, I figured that could possibly help out a little bit. Lowering enemies' attack in Super Battle Road's definitely handy. And then this defense lowering ability as well. I mean, most of the sort of like the end game content, they're immune to pretty much everything besides having their defense lowered. So I find that defense lowering is actually pretty good, but I just don't think that they've done a lot with this Pikachu. I mean, even if they gave him, like, he could have been an orb changer or something. And his link set's just like completely wonky. I mean, we've got this Gentleman link right here. We pull up these units with Gentleman. We're going to have a look and see who's got Gentleman. And you just tell me what who you're going to want to run Pikachu on alongside of with Gentleman. I mean, yeah. But basically, I'm not going to go and critique all of these units just for the whole video. We're just going to go over the units themselves and what they do. Next on the list, we have got STR Majoob. STR Majoob's gone from being like a flat L to actually like pretty decent. And never thought I'd say it, but your boy here, he's finally got the Rainbow Star on Majoob. Okay, so I have... I've messed up with him. I haven't given him any dodge, so I'm going to change that straight away. We're just gonna give Majoob here a little bit of dodge. We're gonna give you a level 4 dodge. That'll do. It's not really like I'm gonna be putting better equips on our boy Majoob, but anyway, there we go. I've given Majoob mainly additionals here because he is on his super attack. He's raising attack and defense for 1 turn, causing supreme damage to the enemy and lowering attack. There's that attack lowering that I was just talking about earlier. Super Battle Road, that's going to be really, really good. And then this as well. I mean, it's for this reason why I gave the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku the additional, was for this attack and defense raising. It's only for 1 turn on this guy, but I mean, if you can get an additional super there, then that's really going to help out. Majoob's passive skill, Recognized Power, gives 120% attack and defense, plus an additional attack and defense boost by up to 80%. The more HP remaining, the greater the boost. Attacks are effective against all type when HP is 80% or more, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Okay, so he's also going to be super effective against all types, which is really going to help that additional out a lot. And then, you know, changing key spheres to rainbow, and this is something that Dokkan definitely needs a lot more of. And kind of like what I'm seeing in Dokkan at the moment is a lot of rainbow orb changes getting released just recently. I mean, you take this guy for example, and he's got a 50% chance of turning like orbs into rainbow key spheres. Then you've got the Goku and Vegeta, like the GT ones, Dokkan Fest units. They're both changing the orbs into rainbow key spheres. Then you've got Tech Gogeta. He's got a 50% chance of changing orbs to rainbow in his base form, and then once he transforms, he's like changing heaps of orbs into rainbow. Like, it's all just really, really good, and I'm really hoping that they can release a few more rainbow orb changes for some other teams who need it too, because the rainbow orb changing is definitely helping out those teams. But I mean, if we had a rainbow orb changer right now on like a Tournament of Power team, Universal Survival Saga, something like that, or a Reps of Universe 7 team, and we could get a bit more use out of that physical blue Goku and Vegeta, that would be really, really handy. Next up on the list is we've got this Vegeta. I can't really talk too much about Vegeta. Vegeta's just sitting in my box right now at 0%. We go to his EZA info, it's all just to be announced. And that's exactly the same as this Gohan right here, all just to be announced. However, I've already got the Rainbow Star on Gohan right here, and that was just something that I did before. But I'll be letting you guys know as soon as the info for these two guys come out. I'll let you know what they do, give you a bit of a rundown of what I thought of them. But yeah guys, this was basically all of the info about these new units who are coming to global, probably like the end of the year or something. But I mean, this is definitely coming, and this is what they're going to do. So hopefully this lets you guys prepare, gives you a bit of insight as to like how I build these units. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.